This is a screencast for the tilt shift effect editing instructions. Begin by taking your image and cropping it to the standard size of 5 by 7 by 180. After you finish cropping it, pull up the levels for your picture. And normally when you adjust your white point and black point sliders, you would set them to the start and finish of the histogram. But for this project, we're going to make the black point slider go a little further into the histogram to darken our shadows. So if we zoom in here, you'll see that the shadows are completely black, which is what we want. And then move the white point slider a little bit further than normal. Just be careful that you don't blow out your highlights. So I look at the light areas of the picture, like this part of the baseball field, which is pretty bright, and that's about as bright as I want it to go. Click OK when you get your levels where you like them, and then pull up your hue and saturation. And normally you want to keep your saturation under 10, but for this project we're going to go a little bit higher. You want to push the colors so they look very vibrant, and somewhere around 30 for this picture looks good. So the green of the grass and the colors in the trees look like they are extra saturated. At that point we are going to duplicate our background layer. So we have two of the exact same picture on top of one another. We're going to apply a filter to this layer. So we go filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And you want to create about 4 pixels worth of blur on the picture. That looks pretty good. So it's pretty dramatic. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to create a layer mask and take our brush tool, which is going to be set to black. Make your brush relatively large and keep the hardness way down to 0. And you're only going to brush away a small part of the picture that will be focused. So again, anywhere that you paint black is going to bring the focus into the picture. So you paint away small parts, and you want to have areas that are blurry, contrasting areas that are focused. When you get the image the way you like it, you can save it as a JPEG and submit it for grading. This concludes the screencast for the tilt shift effect.